Let's take a look at some of the reasons why you would want to use WebSockets. You want to use WebSockets if you want to publish real-time data to your applications. And this is really for streaming data. So, for example, most stock market applications will publish their stock quotes to the web page. So this is real-time updates, and when there's a new update to the price for a certain stock, it will publish that to the web application. And that's how you can see in web pages such as Google Finance that the stock tickers are updating in real time. Another thing that you can use WebSockets for is to push notifications to your existing applications. So sometimes you need to force your web page to refresh a certain element on that page. And WebSockets are a very efficient way of doing that, to be able to send signals to your web applications that some state has changed. And then your web application will then react to that signal and be able to refresh that page instantly. If you use other techniques such as polling, that becomes very inefficient when you have many different clients hitting the server at the same time. WebSockets are used to create multi-user, real-time, or collaboration applications in the web browser. So if you haven't noticed already, there are many different types of web applications available now that is all web-based, but they behave just like a normal desktop application. And most of these applications allow you to be able to share the application across many different browsers at the same time. And those types of features are accomplished using WebSockets. So let me show you some examples of WebSockets in action. So I coded up 3 examples to illustrate what WebSockets can do. So the first example we're going to go through is an echo example, and this basically allow you to have real-time communication with the server. The server is just going to send back what you sent the server. That's why it's called echo. The second example is going to be a broadcast example, where one update on one browser will broadcast the state to all the other browsers. So this is really used for collaborative applications. The third example is going to be a push type of application where the server is going to stream data to the web application. So let's go through each of these examples and see the power of what WebSockets can do. All right, so the first application is going to be the echo application. And what this simply does is it will just allow for the client to send to the server a string in real time. And then the server is going to echo back what you said. So basically, if I type in, right, you can see that the server is sending back the same message, and this is what I call echo. So this allows for real-time communication with the server. And so the second example is going to be a broadcast example. And what this does is this client will, when I move this box, it will send the coordinates to the other pages that are exactly on this URL, right? So this will broadcast the box location to other clients. And this doesn't really do much unless you have more than one browser open to the same page. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so here I have one web page open, another one open on the left and the right, and each one is going to the same page, and it's going to receive the same locations of the box. Right? So here, if I move one, you can see it moves on the other one. So now, again, if I have multiple clients, if I have multiple web pages open, you can see here that if I update one web page, it gets broadcast to the other web pages, right? So you can actually use this technique to have a multi-user application, right? That everybody can collaborate in real time on that page. And the third example is a push style application example. So here you can see that the server is updating this grid in real time, and you can see the same updates happening on all 3 web pages. And so this push style application is basically stateless in terms of what the client state is. It just pushes the data to the client, and then the client will refresh the page. And this will guarantee that all instances of the web page will have the same data. And so this is what WebSockets can do for you. It's a very powerful technology that you can use to do any real-time interaction with the client and server, and also between multiple clients.